days till Christmas, 31 days to a new year. Laughter and hugging and kissing, ending the year with good cheer. Snow is falling and lights are shining and stars align in the night. Bonds are fire with burning desire as we near that Christmas time. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video. In today's tutorial and the last tutorial of 2021, I'm going to be showing you how to do this super cute and protective no leave out curly quick weave bob. I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to share this video, y'all, comment, like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at _TatiTV. Now let's get right into it. This video is not sponsored, but I really do love this Wonder Wrap from Argan Oil, the Moroccan Argan Oil brand. I'm just going to be applying that all over my head. I'm going to be applying it as if I'm like gelling my hair into two ponytails. Like, it's really that simple. You are going to get a little messy. I did get a little messy around my neck area. It is okay. You can use a rag and just wipe it off. At the end, even when it dries up, don't freak out. You can just spray it, wet it, and it'll come right out. Now, after I've applied all of the product around my ponytails, I am going to redo my ponytails to make sure that they're nice and secure. Now that I have my ponytails nice and slick with my liquid protectant, I'm going to go in with high heat and I'm going to go ahead and start to blow dry. It only took literally 30 seconds for all of this product to dry. That's another reason why I really like this particular brand, because I don't think the other liquid protectant takes 30 seconds. I think it's at 10 to 15 minutes, honestly, like under the dryer. Now, if you are rocking the too short puff balls like myself, I am going to apply that with some of the product, and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and saturated. And then I'm actually going to bring them together and put it into one little ponytail. This part is fine. Even when you are applying your tracks, you're never going to see that little, or feel that little bump area, and you're not going to see it. So don't freak out if you're going to see like a little hump, underneath your cap. Now, I like to apply some extra liquid protectant right where my tracks are going to be placed to create that illusion. So I just want to make sure that it is nice and protected. That way, when I do place my tracks possibly on top of that product, it's only going to be on the product and not my real hair. So to ensure that my stocking cap is in place and it is nice and flat, I'm actually going to place my stocking cap over my ears, almost as if you're doing like, a frontal or something. But I'm going to apply it over my ears and I'm going to cut holes around my ears. This is going to ensure that the cap stays in place and it lays nice and flat. To create an extra barrier and to make sure that the cap stays in place, I'm going to go ahead and start to spray all over with my Got To Be spray. I'm going to blow dry, and then after that, I'm going to be cutting off some of the excess in the front, but not around the ears. Make sure that when you are cutting your excess cap that you're not cutting around the ears. We want to keep that around our ears until we are completely finished. Right now, I am going to be tracing and cutting where my part is at. That way I can see exactly where to lay my tracks.
know you, loved you from the start. Me, I know you, yeah, 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 loved you from the start. Me, I know you, loved you from the start. Me, I know you, yeah, 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 loved you from the start. Roses are red, violets are blue, and I'm meant to go for you.
So I'm going to be using all 3 packs of the Shake and Go. It's the Milky Way brand. It's the Oprah Curl, and it comes with 3 bundles inside. Y'all, I literally used all 9 bundles because I did get 3 packs. I wanted this to be so nice and full and as big as possible. So what I'm doing is placing my tracks from the nape, and then I'm just going to be applying them ear to ear until I get to the front, until I cannot curve anymore. I'm going to be making sure that I place it nice and close to almost where my hairline is, but not on my hairline. And at the top, as I get closer, I am going to start to double my tracks. This part is optional. You do not have to do that. If you are able to, go for it. If not, take your time and just go 1 track at a time. So being that we're not going to be doing any leave out, we're going to be creating an illusion part. What I'm doing is I am placing my tracks horizontal from my actual part. I'm going to be overlapping them. That way, as the hair is moving forward and being placed on top of each other, it's going to create a really nice illusion as if the hair is coming right out of the scalp. Now, if you do start to see a little bit of, tracks or something, as you're overlapping, make sure that you're doing them really close and try to be as horizontal as possible, because it should be able to actually push all the hair forward. That way you do not see any tracks visible. Now to close off our more heavier side, I am going to be placing my wefts vertical, a little bit close to the hairline, but not on the hairline. And I'm going to be curving towards the back. That way, as we continue to get to the top, is going to start to create a little bit more of a closed off little circle. That's where we're going to be placing our closure in the end. So with my first weft, I'm going to be going ahead and starting to create that horizontal, vertical little curve that I did just there. And then I'm just going to be following right on top of it. And I'm going to start to go horizontal next to the part. And we're going to be able to just close that up like we did the first time. To create my closure, I'm going to be applying some hair glue on the weft, and make sure that the hair glue is not like super packed onto the weft. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be tightly rolling it up, and I'm going to hold it in place and blow dry it first. So this is what it should look like once you have dried it. Now what I'm going to be doing is holding it in place, and I'm going to try to make sure that the hair spread out is pretty even. I'm going to go in with my flat irons and I'm going to slightly tap at it to try to flatten it as much as possible. If you're using virgin hair or like human hair, packed hair, you'll be able to, of course, get it really flat. But this hair is so synthetic, I didn't want it to, like, you know, ball up. So now I'm just going to be applying some hair glue on the little middle section part that we created, and I'm going to be placing it right there on the top where I had a small circle at. I'm going to be holding the closure down and pressing to make sure that it's nice and flat, and once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry before styling. I like to mix my edge controls. I'm using my black edge control from Edge Effect, and I'm going to be actually mixing it with some of the red one edge control. I've been liking that product lately for my edges, as well as, y'all know, my Edge Effect level 5. This video is not sponsored. I just really like those products, by the way. But yeah, I just went ahead and just applied a little bit of edge control on some of the leave out that I left out for edge purposes only, and I'm just going to be swooping and just making it, you know, the way I want it to go. Now I'm just going to be sectioning off some of my hair so that I can go ahead and start to cut off the excess cap around the ears and my nape. So as you can see in the back, as I'm cutting off my excess cap, I do have some of the liquid protectant kind of like on my nape and my neck area. That is okay. Literally all you have to do is get your rag, wet it, and literally just wipe it off. The product activates with water. So as soon as you put your head in some water, that's a wrap. The product is gone. So make sure y'all not trying to dip y'all head in the tub or in the pool or something, because the whole thing gonna come off. Oh yeah, that's it. Janae of 2021. This is the last tutorial of 2021. I put this shirt on, I was like, oh. But then on the camera, I was like, okay, you don't see it. I was like, it's not a bad, I was like, yeah, it is like a little, what do you call it, bantu? I don't know. I forgot what they call these type of bras. Got it? You're not supposed to, it shouldn't. Yeah, let me just turn it. Stop! Thank you. Ooh, that's cute. And there you have it, ladies. A super cute and quick, no leave out, no heat damage, super cute and protective, inexpensive quick weave curly bob for this Christmas season and the new year. I hope you babes enjoy it. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at _TatiTV, and I will see you in my next video.